Testing the volume. Boy, that is loud. Okay. That is awfully loud. Let's turn myself down a little bit. SmackDown's about to get started. I am literally blowing my eardrums out right now. But I'm interested to see what we're gonna get with the follow-up from Brock Lesnar. If you listen to this week's episode, I had some interesting things to say. We'll see what they do. Obviously, they're not going to address any of the stuff that we talked about this week on the episode, but we'll see where they go storyline wise. I think I have faith in the writing team and what it is that their vision is going to be. So we'll see. It looks like the broadcast starts in 2 minutes. So I'm watching on Netflix. Hey, we got somebody checking in. What's happening? Oh, Skeens. What's up, brother? I hope the audio sounds all right. I sound a little loud to myself, but we're about to get started in just a minute. Let's see if I can turn my own headphones down just a little bit. Because we ain't going to survive the whole broadcast like this. All right, so let's see. So none of that's going to monitor me, though. Okay, cool. Oh, here comes the bell. In fact, it's 8 o'clock. Let's go live, baby. Play. Okay, Netflix is not too loud. All right, let's see what we got.
Then,
yeah, so Netflix is not too loud at all.
now,
But I need to regulate my own volume. So let's see. What can we do?
forever. Together.
We might just have to deal with it. I should have brought my other headphones in here. That's what I should have done. It's all good.
For the final time ever, John
All right, so we get a little
Cena
recap.
SummerSlam. We have to give it up for the GOAT.
This was really a good match, though. Cena and Cody really did their best here and gave us an incredible match. This is the best match, easily by far, that we got from Cena in his return heel run, for sure. And here comes Brock.
It's the Beast!
I'm really interested to see, from a storyline perspective, what Brock's reason is for returning.
Brock Lesnar is at SummerSlam!
I'm really interested to see what the in-story reason is for Brock being back.
And Brock Lesnar with John Cena on his shoulders. Brock Lesnar with an F5 to John Cena.
That's going to be the most interesting part for me. Obviously, if you watch this podcast, you know what we're here. Well, you know what we're about. Okay, show started, baby. And we start with Cena. So it's going to be a mix. So he's going to come out with his all black, monochromatic, and then it's going to open up to the brightness. I'm not mad at that. I do wish we got like a better reason for Cena turning back to the light side of the force, but this isn't bad. the way they're blending it together, in light of the fact that this was how they were going to turn this around for Cena, I really do wish that we got a little bit more heel Cena. And by that, I mean not necessarily how long we got heel Cena, but got a little more of a lean into heel Cena, which I wasn't really complaining about at first, even though I wanted to have maybe a new theme. I got the story that they were telling and what Cena was saying as far as divorcing himself from WWE and the fans and the idea of what their expectation was versus what he gave to them and their appreciation of it. I could rock with it. But now that I know he's back to the good side, kids are cheering their faces off and crying. That little kid was screaming hard as hell and then crying too. I wish we'd just gotten a little bit more heel Cena in this, but we're here now, so please make sure to check out the Lariat Lounge every week, the podcast of me and Andrew Schemes, where we go over all of the goings-on in pro wrestling, particularly WWE. So tune in to hear all of the deep thoughts, but I'm sitting here with you guys as a fan watching WWE SmackDown. But let's see what happens with the Brock Lesnar return. What Cena's going to say. I wish I could turn on the volume of my own mic. My monitor is blowing my freaking ears out, but I do this for you, so.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the greatest of all time, the never seen 17. Celebrating with each and every one of you here in Montreal for one last time. He is the last real champion, John Cena!
And though it is good to see Face John back, because that energy and the smile on his face is always worth it, man, I wish we got more heel Cena.
Man, we have come a long way. You know, for the longest time, WWE was afraid to come to Montreal. Oh, hey, that's no secret. Y'all know what I'm talking about. A lot of history in this building, right? We know what I'm talking about. They were afraid, right? They were afraid because they thought the audience would hijack the show.
For reasons.
I have never, ever been afraid of that because I've always known the audience is the show.
Well, he's definitely back. He's definitely back to being Cena and cutting Cena promos as he does.
If you're watching at home, sometimes you just gotta let them go. And I know you wish you were here, and I can see why the WWE is afraid. They got every right. I mean, look around. There are people everywhere.
They certainly turned out.
It is deafening. I can barely hear myself talk. Man, you can even feel the energy at home through your screens.
You're telling me what I can feel, John. Why are we doing
somebody back there trying to plan a show around you guys. Or maybe somebody standing here. Sometimes it can get scary when y'all start singing.
And of course, they start singing. Because that was the prompt. That was the prompt.
So some performers might get scared. They might be afraid. They might say, What do I do? If there is one thing y'all have taught me over the years, one thing I'm very grateful for, it is that even though I might be afraid, I face my fears head on. I lean into them and I go like hell and let you sing and let you do your thing and embrace and enjoy every single second.
He is definitely working the crowd right now. That is for sure.
Because, trust me, it doesn't last forever.
You can tell that the arena is full because that chant started out bouncing off both sides. Damn, I bet that feels good, man. I bet that feels good.
I've been coming here for over 2 decades. I've had shared many, many valuable moments in this ring. Man, thank you. You guys know that after tonight, I got 11 of these left.
Dang, we're down to 11 dates.
I'm starting to understand that. And I just want you to know that as far as being afraid, every single time a day goes by, I get more and more afraid. And I thank you for that. I want to lean into this for a second because it's important that I get it off my chest. You guys put up with me for a while, so I want to lead with honesty and vulnerability. I'm afraid that no matter how much I can give to you in this limited time, that I'll never be enough, and I'm just going to end up letting y'all down. And I'll also admit that I am very afraid of after I'm gone and the WWE moves on as it should, you guys are going to forget about me. I got all these fears on my mind. Heck, I'm even afraid of Brock Lesnar. I don't know in what universe me right now would ever actually choose Brock Lesnar as an opponent. But you and I, we've known each other for a long time. And you know there is no universe in which I ever back down from Brock Lesnar. Am I afraid? Yes. Am I afraid? Hell yes. I'm afraid Brock Lesnar just got himself a John Cena problem. I am afraid that every single WWE superstar just got themselves a big old John Cena problem. Time is winding down, and if any of y'all saw SummerSlam, you know that I am not going down without a fight. So Brock Lesnar, when you want some, come and get some. And to anyone brave enough to walk the aisle and stand on this canvas to face off with the last real champion. Just know that I plan on going down guns blazing. The last time is now. So if you want some.
Okay, so we're getting some kind of open challenge tonight. Who we getting? It's not Lesnar, obviously. Logan Paul.
John. Stop. Just hear me out. John, whatever this is, whatever version of you this is, John, it's making me sick. Hey, I respected you, John, I really did. But now I don't even know you. Montreal, what you wanted about? At least Logan Paul never switched up. No, John.
Well, that crowd is so loud, you ain't gonna be able to do nothing but blank that out.
Oh, you might have just made the biggest mistake of your life.
We'll see about that, John Cena. Let me tell you something. You don't know who you are. These people don't know who you are. I've been real since day one. Okay? And whether you guys like it or not, John Cena said it himself. Logan Paul does WWE better than any professional wrestler, and that includes you.
Whoa, hold on. He might be right about that. I said that. Logan Paul does WWE better than any professional wrestler, including myself. I'd also like to say that Logan Paul is the biggest dumbass I've ever seen in my life.
John Cena is a liar. He came out here, he says whatever he says, the bosses tell him what to say. He says, Montreal, you are the show. False, I am the show. And John Cena, you turn into a charity case. You're out here just giving out matches. Well, how about this? Damn, John. I want one.
You want a match?
I would love a match with you, John Cena.
Logan Paul versus John Cena? Oh, man, that sounds pretty damn good. Be careful what you wish for, man. You want a match with me? You sure about that?
I am damn sure, John Cena. Montreal, how's that sound? Logan Paul versus John Cena in a beautiful French-speaking country right in the middle of France. No, Montreal, don't be ridiculous. You don't deserve this. Logan Paul versus John Cena at Clash in Paris. I mean, that's box office.
Okay, so we're not getting Brock
That's headline.
at Clash in Paris.
You will have these French people lining the Champs-Élysées.
So wait.
And then,
Wait up! Drew McIntyre with a sneak attack. And now
All right, so
Logan
who's gonna come
Paul
help John?
And the Scottish Warrior are all over Cena.
Fresh off a glorious SummerSlam tag victory against Orton and Jelly Roll, now celebrating in style.
Oh.
Oh, of course, Cody. That makes more sense.
Talk about glorious SummerSlam victories. The man who defeated Cena in that street fight, the WWE champ.
Cody has taken it to Drew. Cena's got Logan. And they rid the ring of him.
Logan Paul against John Cena. Clash in Paris, I accept. But it seems like you two want to fight.
So it's going to be a tag match tonight.
And it seems like I might have a partner. Drew McIntyre and Logan Paul face Cody Rhodes and John Cena tonight!
Wow!
The champ is here!
Just 5 days removed from their war, 5 days removed from a battle of Cena
Okay,
and Cody
so we get
that brought out
Cody
the best
and
in each
John
other, and
versus
now
Drew
the
McIntyre
shared mutual
and
respect
Logan Paul
being by
tonight
each
in the main
other's side, and
event.
they're gonna team up tonight, Wade.
Okay.
Oh, man, we got the best of both
So,
worlds right there.
all right, so
Logan
let's-
Paul versus John Cena.
let's digest
A clash
this.
in Paris at the end of August. Yet,
Brock
the good
Lesnar
people of Montreal are getting themselves a
Is
showdown
not
later
going
on
to
tonight.
face John Cena
And you can just
at Clash
feel
in
it this
Paris.
place.
That is the PLE
John
that takes
Cena
place at the end of the
and
month.
Logan Paul. Oh,
So
what a
we've got
night.
Clash in
Glad you're
Paris,
here with us
and then
in
we've got,
Montreal.
what
You see
else
some of
we
the great
have?
history that this magnificent city has had.
we got,
with WWE having hosted 4
Crown Jewel
PLEs, but
Perth.
Man, oh man.
So are we
Joe
getting Brock
Tessitore and Wade
Lesnar
Barrett, can we
at
just get right
Crown
to it?
Jewel
Because Cena
Perth?
mentioned it. 14,747.
Cena only has 11 dates
a
left.
sellout here at the Bell Center, and doesn't
Not
just
including
feel
this
right
one.
with Cena and talking to Stewie and running down with Hustle. He's back.
The GOAT is
So
back,
do we
and
get
it sounds like
anybody
these
after
people have yelled themselves into a major
Brock
main
Lesnar?
event this evening. I cannot wait. They may break the noise scale.
On a night when we also have more
I
action
mean,
in this
it's
red-hot tag team
it's the
division.
8th of August right now. So let's say between now
Alex, Chris,
and
your tag team TLC match. at
let's say between
SummerSlam
now
was
and
as physically taxing as it
Clash
was
in Paris.
unforgettable. Tonight, do you feel recovered enough to take on
Between
yet another
Raw
physical
and
toll
SmackDown.
when you go against Solo's MFTs?
we're gonna
feel
get
recovered
Cena
enough to
at
look recovered
Clash in
enough.
Paris,
He
and we're
takes his
probably gonna
jacket
get
off,
him
you can see
at
his
obviously at
shoulders tape up like a
Crown
mummy.
Jewel Perth. So
And
that's
there's no doubt
2.
about it. That match was brutal.
Then what? Raw,
But we've made an
SmackDown.
entire career,
Raw,
nay, a
SmackDown.
legacy out of getting knocked down and getting back up. And we know that if we want a shot at those tag team titles,
Raw,
we got to get back
SmackDown, Raw,
up.
SmackDown. So
We
that's
can be honest
8,
with
9,
ourselves.
10.
We didn't get the job done at SummerSlam.
Do
We
we
are not the
even
champions
get
right now,
another
but
opponent
we know exactly what it
for
takes to become
Cena
champions. We've been champions our entire career. Tonight,
at a
our
PLE
road back to the top begins.
after Brock Lesnar?
Ready.
Let's
Thank
do
you,
this.
Kathy.
Thanks, guys.
I'm not entirely sure we do.
The Motor City Machine Guns, the former
So do we
champs,
finish?
like the 5
Do we
other
finish
teams were gunning for the
Cena's
Wyatt
run
Six.
in the
They were so
WWE
close to regaining
with
gold last
John
week
Cena
in
versus
that
Brock
SummerSlam
Lesnar?
TLC match.
From bandages to brutality, no slowing down for the Motor City Machine Guns, who maybe
Like, I need to look that up.
overextending themselves
I need to
here
look
tonight.
that up and see when Crown Jewel Perth is, because
From Detroit, Michigan,
man,
with a
I
combined weight of 412 pounds, Alex Shelley, Chris Sabin, Motor City Machine Gun! As now the tag team division resets itself a bit. Sabin and Shelley against Solo's MFTs. That's next.
This November,
It is quite
I don't
the
know.
feeling
I
here. It
don't
is
know how I
electric.
feel about
Padres
that.
home field gets a whole new lineup.
I mean, it's obvious
when WWE
that that's going to be a PLE matchup. You're obviously not going to do that on a SmackDown or a Monday Night Raw.
Oh my goodness!
But if we're getting Logan Paul versus John Cena at Clash in Paris.
Ever forget.
WWE Survivor Series San Diego.
Because the Survivor Series is in November. Crown Jewel is in October.
AAA Promotions' biggest show of the year is Triple Mania.
And we're not
it's
getting a
live
PLE
from
in
Mexico
September.
City, Saturday, August 16th, 9 p.m. Eastern.
I don't know, y'all. I think
Broadcast both in
Cena's
English and
last
Spanish on our
I think
WWE
Cena's
YouTube
last
channel.
match
Triple Mania 1
could
week
be
from
at
tomorrow.
Crown
Let's
Jewel
show you
Perth.
what just happened here in Montreal moments ago.
And it could be against Brock Lesnar. It's gotta be.
Paul versus John Cena. at
'Cause there's
Clash
only
in
2
Paris.
left.
I mean, that's box office.
Unless he goes
That
away
headline. You're gonna have these French people lining the Champs-Élysées.
and he doesn't come back until November. That could be the case. He could go away and not come back till November. Because I can only imagine, like, it seems to make sense that Cena's last performance not be at a B-level PLE, like Crown Jewel Perth. It seems like it would make more sense to have his final match, his final PLE, to be something bigger, like Survivor Series.
I accept.
That seems like the better option.
McIntyre and Logan Paul face.
But I don't know. I mean, we'll have to see.
John Cena tonight.
I just
I mean,
don't. I don't know. I
that's
don't know how I
outrageous.
feel about
A week
that.
ago, you couldn't believe it. Now, it just feels right. Just announced John Cena, Cody Rhodes.
But of course it was
tag team
just announced because they
tonight.
just.
It's happening right here in Montreal against
Oh,
Logan
WWE
and
programming.
McIntyre. That's coming up
WWE
later
programming.
on. Motor City Machine Guns, with all their experience across various promotions, but their first time that they've ever competed in Montreal. First time since coming on WWE that they've been a tag team in Canada.
So this is the Motor City Machine Guns versus the MFTs.
Their opponents, accompanied by Tongaloa and the United States champion Solo Sikoa, JC Mateo, and Tala Tonga MFT. Hey, the last time we saw Solo, he and the MFTs, they were overtaking our SummerSlam post show, doing whatever they want because they were celebrating Wade Solo's steel cage title defense win over Jacob Fatu.
Yes, indeed. SummerSlam Sunday. Jacob Fatu handcuffed to the steel cage. It looked like it was going to be an inevitable win for Sikoa until Jacob Fatu broke the handcuffs and started causing carnage until Talatonga booted the steel cage door into the head of Fatu, and Solo Sikoa scored a victory. Now the frustrations that Fatu boiled over post-match with this stunning moonsault off the top of the steel cage, while Solo Sikoa left with the US Championship still in hand.
All right, so moving on to this tag
Incredible
team match.
display
My
at
genuine
SummerSlam.
hope here is that
Well, the Motor City Machine Guns
the
tasted
fact that
disappointment and a
the
large dose of pain
MFTs
in losing
are
out to the
going
Wild
up
60
against the
TLC
Motor
at
City Machine
SummerSlam,
Guns, that they are
immediately
moving
getting back
Jacob
into the
Fatu
firefight tonight with some
away from the
real
United States
savages. This may
Championship
not be a
scene.
smart move
Let Solo
for the
have
Motor
that.
City Machine
Solo's
Guns,
been doing
but you
some
have
great
to
work,
admire
in my
the
opinion, the
toughness
best
and
work of his
grittiness
career.
of these two Detroit boys.
Let's just
Now
let
Shelley's
Solo
trying to
and the
take it to JC
MFTs
Mateo right away.
handle the
JC
US
Mateo
Championship
and Tala
title
Tonga,
scene,
the first
that picture
official
around
match where
there.
they are
And you can introduce the MFTs maybe as a Freebird style tag team if you really wanted to use some of the other members. But I think you probably got the most juice behind JC and Tala Tonga. I think you got the most juice behind them. So they'll probably be the tag team. Makes sense. And just let Jacob go into something else because he is a star. And I think the longer you hang around the U.S. Championship vortex, the less that people are going to ultimately care about what he's doing. So hopefully this is a move away for Jacob and we can get him into some other scenes. I would really just like to, I'm interested to see where they go with Jacob though. I mean, you got some doors that are opening up, but at the very same time, some of these stories are really airtight right now. Like Seth Rollins, his faction, Vision, I think they are pretty airtight right now with regard to what they're doing with CM Punk. And who else is involved with that? It's escaping me right now. Oh, Roman, dumb. But yeah, I think they're kind of tied up right now with that. So, you know, I don't expect anybody else to be rotating into that scene right this second. But, you know, at the very same time, though,
and here comes Sabin.
does he go into the IC championship scene? I mean, he could, but he's on different shows, so you have people jumping brands. I don't see him doing that. But then I also don't see him poking his head into the WWE Undisputed Championship scene anytime soon either. So we'll see. We'll see what they decide to do with Jacob Fatu, but I'm not entirely seeing it right now.
Through the pain, Chris Sabin, that springboard DDT there connecting. You see the grimace on the face of the Motor City Machine Guns with every move. Try and get this one over with as quickly as humanly possible.
This may be what they need to do. The double team combo work as he looks for the roll up against Mateo.
And even kickouts are painful for the Motor City Machine Guns. There's impact with everything. Every twist, every turn, even a tag probably wrenches the shoulder of Chris Sabin.
Sabin, Shelley getting to the big Talatonga on the double.
How tall is Talatonga?
By Mateo, the 2004
He's not 7
Summer
foot.
Olympian, who now looks to get the best every which way. Slamming down Sabin, hook in the leg. Oh, and the save from Shelley. A damaged Shelley after the tables, ladders,
so JC
and chairs match at
Mateo
SummerSlam.
is a former Olympian.
Down in a hurry, just one pop to those ribs of Alex Shelley is all it takes. Boom, they're back.
Super kick, as they do best.
But don't
in sync.
Don't.
Big boot all the way up and over the top rope. Talatonga, monstrous choke slam.
I will say this: Talatonga is easily the most limber moving big man of his size that I think we've seen. I mean, he moves really well for someone his height.
Choke slam to Chris Sabin. The carcass already racked with pain just took even more damage. And the continued acquisition of power and notoriety from Solo Sikoa and the MFTs continues.
Look at what he's assembled with Tongaloa center.
Montreal.
Yo, Solo's stupid.
Take a look, because this is what greatness looks like. You are looking at the soon-to-be WWE Tag Team Champions. You are looking at the most dominant United States champion. And it's a shame, because I'm all dressed up, I'm in my gear, I'm ready to fight, I'm feeling good in Montreal. But there is nobody back there to fight me.
All right, so who's going to come out now? Because this is after SummerSlam, so this is a reset for a lot of things. So who's entering the U.S. title scene now?
City because this is the last place that I want to wrestle at. So let's go, boys. Let's go celebrate, huh?
Not so fast, Monsieur Sikoa.
Nick
Since you
Aldis.
have no problem running your mouth, and since you claim to be ready for a fight, it just so happens that I have a special guest in the house tonight.
Who that?
Who's also ready for a fight and ready to go right now. He's someone you know quite well, but he's someone Montreal, Quebec knows very well.
Sami Zayn.
Oh!
Sami Zayn.
In his hometown.
So they have moved Sami clear away from Karrion Kross. And Sami Zayn is in the U.S. title scene now.
The pride of the Quebecois.
Like, did they really just move completely away from Kross? Because he just lost clean at SummerSlam. He just lost clean. And they seem to have not gone in any direction that points to him having any type of influence over Sami.
Stepping to Solo Sikoa.
I mean, we'll see. It's possible that they could be tying in some story that we just don't know about. But I don't know. Doesn't look like it. It doesn't seem like it. I don't know, man. I don't know. I have no clue. I want me a championship belt. I want one to go right over there on that shelf. That's something I've always wanted. And now that the camera is pointed on me and there's a space for it, I need a nice championship belt right over there. The question is which one? I don't know if I want the WWE Undisputed. I really like the World Heavyweight Championship. And I really like the IC Championship. Those would probably be the two that I truly debating between.
With a VIP package and on location.
And I've also been thinking about possibly getting
That is an
the
epic
classic
battle.
Big Eagle.
The
Winged Eagle is nice. And listen, the Winged Eagle is a favorite of a lot of people. I get it. For me, personally, if I had to pick between the Winged Eagle and the Big Eagle, the Big Eagle is the one that I like. That's the one that just seems... That to me is the classic belt. It's not the one that a lot of the legends held. I get it. But the Big Eagle is the one I remember. And the Big Eagle is the one that is fond in my memory. I haven't gone on WWE Shop and priced any of them yet. But I know that they are, probably between, $400 bucks.
Now these conditions are completely unfair to Solo Sikoa, who can't hear himself think. These people singing in French.
That's funny. It's unfair to Solo because the crowd's so loud that he can't hear himself think.
To Solo Sikoa, who didn't even get a chance to warm up here. Let me add that.
That's funny.
Unfair to Solo Sikoa, a guy who took the mic and said, "We run this show now. Solo and the MMTs run this show now." And he was feeling himself looking for a fight and issued a challenge. Oh, the challenge was answered, and it's Montreal's favorite native son.
Now, to be clear, there's some major history between Sami and Solo. They ran together as part of the OG bloodline not so long ago, but Sami refused to go with Solo when Solo splintered off with his own group.
Of course, you go back to January 6th, the Raw Netflix debut, when Solo was in tribal combat against Roman Reigns, and Sammy interfered with that match.
These two were tearing strips off each other at War Games at Survivor Series at the end of last year too.
That's right.
Major continuing bad blood, it seems. What a moment it would be for the US champ Solo Sikoa to come into Sammy's hometown and teach his man a lesson.
Solo has really come into his own. I mean, he
And you
is
hear the
just,
crowd rallying support
he's
for
hitting
Sammy.
on all cylinders of what he's doing, and I love to see it. I love to see it.
Oh, they can't get enough.
Sami Zayn riding some major momentum out of SummerSlam, defeating Karrion Kross, perhaps exorcising that particular demon for good.
You know, Solo needs to do the Ric Flair thing. That would be hilarious. Like when he gets clocked, do the whole thing where it's like he's stumbling around, like he's standing up, then he just face plants. That would be hilarious.
Zayn goes flying. Crowd goes wild.
Right now, in the middle of danger is Sami Zayn. MFTs everywhere you look, and that is not a pretty sight for anybody.
Kama, JC, Loa surrounding him. This is the danger zone with the MFTs.
The MFTs are fully aware the referee was watching everything there. They want victory, then they want to salvage Sami Zayn in the process. Both are crucial.
Able to put that elbow up. Oh, look at Tama Tonga. And the referee had his back turned.
And how tactically smart was that by the MFT specifically? Tactically smart. Waited until the referee's back turned. They had ample opportunity to jump.
So,
Sami
are we
Zayn
enjoying
when the referee
SmackDown
was
as of
watching. The
yet?
MFTs
We've got our main
held
event
off
scheduled.
and
It's
applied
John
their
Cena.
savagery the second the
It's
referee
Cody
turned his
Rhodes
back.
versus
You
Logan
opened your
Paul
analysis of
and Drew
this match
McIntyre.
discussing how
We've had
unfair
a
it is
mention
that Solo
of
Sikoa
Brock
has to take
Lesnar
on Sammy here in
via
Montreal.
John Cena.
Meanwhile, you talk about unfair with three
But
savages
we've also been
on the outside
made
of the ring,
clear
looking to give Solo every advantage at every moment.
that it's going to be John Cena versus Logan Paul
Once again, another cheap shot there from Tonga Loa,
at Clash in Paris.
why this crew of
Crown
Solo
Jewel Perth
Sikoas is so
is in
highly
October.
effective. And they're on a mission for all the gold on
Like, I don't think we're
SmackDown.
going to see Lesnar at Crown Jewel Perth. I mean, and listen, if it is at Crown Jewel Perth, like, are we going to get another Cena appearance in 11 dates between now, Clash in Paris, Crown Jewel Perth, and Survivor Series? I just don't see it. I just don't see it.
Sami Zayn is absorbing the energy of this Montreal crowd. But now he's absorbing a major decapitating clothesline from Solo Sikoa.
I just don't see it.
Nearly 15,000 supporters encouraging Sami Zayn to come back in this
We'll
match
just have to
against
see.
Solo Sikoa.
Brock Lesnar, I don't know. I don't know if we get him.
Attempting
So
to defend the honor of all of Quebec. After this place was trash talk by Solo Sikoa, but it's effectively been 4-on-1 from the word go for Sami Zayn, and those are not good odds for anyone.
Sammy climbing up top. Pop-up Samoan. Hooking the leg, looking to put him away.
2. Sammy kicks out.
And a count of 2.
Just sense that a simply frustrated Solo Sikoa, who looks as fresh as they come in there. Now the cogs are whirring in the mind of Sikoa. How do I ratchet this one up? How do I really punish Sami Zayn for attempting to embarrass me?
And now a shot comes in from JC Mateo.
Sammy got no backup.
Three have now taken a shot. I think that hurt the hand of JC Mateo. It was so stiff to the jaw of Sami Zayn. Well,
now, I'm going to tell you what I would like to see, just from the storytelling perspective that we've been dealing with for the last month or so. I would really love to see Sami Zayn get an assist
match. Sami Zayn has absorbed punishment
from Karrion Kross. He gets the assist from Karrion Kross so that he doesn't lose this match.
Look at Sami!
And because he doesn't lose the match, he's defeated the champion, which normally puts the person who does that in line in the future to be considered #1 contender and challenge the champion. And maybe we still get a follow-up with Karrion Kross pushing Sami to step outside of who he normally is to win the championship. All right, we got Alexa Bliss and Charlotte live tonight. Doesn't mean they're in a match. We'll see.
Possibly trying to get him in position for that blue thunder bomb. Remember, a massive main event is set to come your way with Cody and John Cena teaming up against Logan and Drew McIntyre. The spinning solo will not put it away. That spinning solo slam, and Sami still finds a way to survive.
Won countless matches, but out of the frying pan and into
Long
the
day,
fire
y'all.
for Sami Zayn, who is
Celsius is my friend. I gotta probably slow down these things.
And it could be good night here.
But
that Samoan spike is ready to launch. Sami's a sitting duck.
And all the people of Quebec have to watch it go down this way.
Oh, Sami gets his boot up.
The fire just will not die out inside Sami Zayn.
Exploder! Could this be?
lining up for the haluva.
Sami Zayn is just supercharged this evening. Tongaloa knew it.
Man, oh man.
Tongaloa on the apron. Second exploder into the corner.
Sami's got another chance.
The MFT's trying their best to break up the rhythm here.
Who's going to interfere now?
Simply won't allow it.
It's got to be, oh, so there's JC, and here comes Tala Tonga. Oh. Okay, so he pulls JC and then up, and here comes Tala Tonga.
And now the massive Tala Tonga is up on the ring apron. And Sami, as brave as ever, says, why don't you try me?
Is it brave or is it naive? Naive coming out here in the first place. Oh, wait.
Oh, there's a roll-up. There's a roll-up. There's a roll-up.
Wow, okay, so he did it with the most devastating move in all of sports entertainment. The surprise roll-up. Shout out to Simon Miller.
Traditions of Montreal's Pat Patterson.
Okay.
To this hometown hero.
Okay. I guess they have completely moved away from Karrion Kross. We'll see. Hopefully, maybe they'll move Karrion into something else. I just don't see the momentum moving forward with Karrion when he was unable to do what it is that he said he was going to do with Sami Zayn. So much was invested in that. And I don't know, we'll see, man. Like, I hope that my boy doesn't just fall to the wayside.
We have got a banger main event on deck.
We got the main event coming, and we got Charlotte and Alexa coming. I don't know if they're wrestling. They said that they were live, and they could be leaving it open like an open challenge. There's Alexa, there's Charlotte.
What's your birthday? I know it's your birthday tomorrow. Well, I didn't know. I saw it on the company calendar. But anyways, I thought it'd be really nice to get you something for your birthday. So I got you something.
Thank you.
You don't have to thank me. You're welcome.
Where is it?
Well, You think I'd give it to you in the hallway? No, you need like a stage, grandiose, people. You're gonna love it. Oh God, now what?
I think the magic
So it is a celebration of Alexa Bliss' birthday, which is tomorrow.
This is a calculated, coordinated production.
A lot can go wrong.
Tell them to go now.
It can get bloody, it can get messy.
Oh no!
That's show business, baby.
I want to make sure it makes some noise.
It's the side of me that would get arrested.
This is insanity! We're gonna show you how the story unfolded before your eyes. Just getting started.
That was really good. WWE Unreal. That was a good mini series. If you have not watched it, WWE Unreal is absolutely worth your time to check out. It's really good. I just enjoy the behind the scenes look at these things, getting to get a more personable look at these superstars, the emotion that they carry into these moments. And honestly, for me, seeing CM Punk and the emotion that he had behind getting to main event night 1 of WrestleMania, yeah, I mean, it's one of those things that when you see it, it genuinely makes you feel like if there's something that you want to be able to do in your life, if you just stick to it, if you just stay with it, you can achieve your dreams as well. That was really something to see. I hope we do something with Austin Theory too, by the way. And Carmelo Hayes. That right there, for me, has been one of the biggest drop-offs that I can remember seeing. And I know there have been plenty, because this is not unheard of for WWE to do with talent that comes from NXT. I know this, but man, what a drop off for him. That was such a stark drop off. Carmelo Hayes was on top of the world when he left NXT. And the way that they brought him in, the fact that like his first match on the main roster was a non-title match against the then WWE Undisputed Champion, Cody Rhodes. I thought that was just a wonderful way to bring him up, and it seemed like they were prepping him for something big. And they followed it up a few more episodes. They followed up with a few more episodes of Carmelo Hayes being in a prominent spot. And then I don't know what happened. I don't know what happened.
Breaking news into SportsCenter. A new rights deal between the network and WWE.
And this,
the worldwide leader in
ESPN,
sports and the worldwide leader in wrestling have agreed to a new direct-to-consumer
5-year deal
that will bring WrestleMania to ESPN platforms.
5-year deal to air PLEs
Anytime you can team up with a platform
on
like
ESPN,
you guys
new
are
streaming
sports
service.
media leaders.
WWE has broken every
So this is
record that we ever
one
had. This is just a
more
perfect match. WWE is sports entertainment, and ESPN
service
is the
that we have to
king
pay
of
for.
sports media.
Nobody does large-scale, massive events like ESPN, so this is the perfect.
So I get it from a marketing perspective, a business perspective.
Yep. Colleagues at my other work office are
having
pretty excited. It's gonna be
ESPN
wild in 2026. The
be a
full
part of
integration
WWE in
platforms
this
and
way.
WWE
It's big,
select
no doubt.
PLEs. That is coming your way in
My thing is,
2026.
it's another service that we have to pay for. Oh, Wyatt 6.
We will never lead you astray. When we speak, it will always bear truth. That is what we've always sought out to do.
We have shown them all that their power is nothing more than just a harmless illusion.
We woke them up from their dreams and made them realize the true reality they've kept hidden.
I hate this. Like, I genuinely do.
We've made it very clear. This is not about fame or glory.
It's about something so much bigger. But there are more lessons to be learned. The Wyatt story. Written in red has only just begun.
Boo.
I mean, like, what does that even mean?
Well, look who it is. First, you lose our tag team titles to the Wyatts, and then you nearly kill Candace. You don't need this, you mother killers!
Look at her
Look
leg.
what you did.
Look what you did.
Hey, she looks fine to me. And besides, last time I checked, it was her man and her man's best friend that pushed her off of the ladder.
You don't know how dominoes work.
And she wasn't gonna get those titles anyways.
First of all, we're lucky my leg is even still attached to my body. Secondly, how dare you? How dare you? How dare you? I went home, my son cried.
Yo. Nobody told her to climb the ladder in the first place.
So ladder match.
Hold on, Docs. Wait. Y'all talking to the wrong person. Y'all should be talking to Mr. Husband of the Year.
You know, I would have thought after you all nearly killed each other last weekend at SummerSlam in that tables, ladders, and chairs match that you would have calmed down and stopped acting like maniacs. But what a silly goose I was for thinking that. But you know what? I'm going to get control of this tag team division if it's the last thing I do. And it's going to start next week with DIY versus the Street Profits on SmackDown.
Oh, my throat.
Yeah, we'll see him. We'll see.
Yeah.
His throat, her leg.
No, you'll be there.
We'll think about it. We'll appreciate it. Consider it. It's a maybe.
Gargano's still icing his voice box. We got birthday surprise.
I don't like the Wyatt 6. I'm just gonna throw that out there right now. If you watched our podcast, you know how Skeeter and I feel about the Wyatt 6, how we feel about the tag team division, and how it's been handled. So it's no surprise that the Wyatt 6 being champions is not particularly popular with us. But man, listen, whenever I see these promos that they shoot, it's like all of the cryptic stuff, it's so
Great week of celebration for Alexa
corny.
and Charlotte.
You can only really do that when you're winning, and that's even limited. It's so ridiculously dumb. I'm just not a fan, man. Like, if they could just be counterculture and weird, that'd be cool. But it's like, when the prophecy ends and the bleeding begins, Wyatt
Last
Red
weekend they
will be
became
seen.
champs. Then they
Shut
immediately defended on Monday Night Raw and now get to enjoy it
It's
all here
so
in Montreal.
corny,
Wait,
man.
that
It's so
MetLife
corny.
win, that was extra
This was
special.
not Bray Wyatt.
Saturday at SummerSlam.
Let's be honest. This was not Bray Wyatt. This was not what Bray Wyatt was when Bray Wyatt left.
Is continuing here tonight.
The Fiend
So we take you back
was
to
a wholly
SummerSlam,
different entity
and here was the
with
friendly
Bray,
fire moment that looked like this
right?
team
It was a
gonna be
wholly
used
different
for
entity.
God.
And
Here comes
the
Charlotte to
Fiend
get a
didn't do a
payback.
whole lot of talking. Bray was normal enough. But like,
and one sister Abigail.
Come on, man. Like the Wyatt Six,
We got new women's
like they are just a blast out of the Wyatt past. They seem like a knockoff version of the Wyatt family using Bray Wyatt's music. They're like a tribute band that dresses like the tribute band used to. I'm just not, it's just not my thing. I'm not here for it. To me, it's not spooky wooky. It's not intimidating. It's just kind of dumb.
Your birthday falls at
That's
the
just
same
how I
time
feel.
as our championship celebrations. And I could have made this all about me, but I decided to be gracious and share the spotlight. You know, 2 celebrations, 1 stage. I would have said you're welcome, but since I'm in such a giving mood, how about we start right here?
It's a cake. With your name on
Congratulations, Charlotte
No,
Flair.
your name's right here. Right here. Where? Right there. Alexa. It fits. You know what? That's not the only present.
That's funny.
I have one more present that made me think about me. I mean, you. I mean, us. No, it's collectively kind of for like the both of us. It's right here. So excited to give it to you.
I
Yeah,
wonder
you
if this
didn't-
cheesy
you
is
didn't
working.
Need to do that.
Yes, I did.
Charlotte, we're just tag team partners. No, you didn't.
Yes, I did.
Charlotte, I'm scared.
Oh my gosh, you know what? I'll open it. Ugh. Wait, so do you remember what you gave me 4 years ago?
Oh, it's Lily. Aw, Lily.
Look, Lily has a We're Not Friends t-shirt.
Oh, we match.
Isn't it cute? Okay, and since we're tag partners, I thought Lily needed a tag partner as well. I know. It was a present that I kept, even if it was really ugly, but it all worked out. Charlie. I know it's really ugly, but it's the sentiment that counts.
Charlotte.
Look.
I guess it's working.
See? I knew you'd like Charlie. Look, we're tag partners, they're tag partners, we're not friends, they're not friends.
Charlotte.
I know I shouldn't have.
Thank you.
You know what? I appreciate that. But I need something else from you. That's not enough. I need something. Montreal needs something. You may hug me.
Okay, this is funny now. I like this now. This is goofy and stupid, and I like it now. I liked it before, but I like it now.
You may hug the queen, Lexi. Come on. Bring it in. Bring it in. Little closer. Little closer.
Oh!
Oh, man.
Okay, so Chelsea Green.
Sweetheart has returned home!
The
Get up
utterly
and applaud!
exhausting. You call her sweetheart?
Whoa. Look, people, I'm a proud Canadian, but listening to you cheer these self-absorbed American-born weirdos, no. You guys have me wanting to turn in my passport. Oh, but then again, girls, we are in Montreal, and judging for their love for the Habs, they don't see champions often. Charlotte, Alexa, I don't know what you think you're doing, parading your freaky, tacky little dolls around here, celebrating God only knows what. We are in my country. We should be celebrating my homecoming. Celine Dion who?
You know what, Lexi? I have one more gift for you. And that'll be kicking Chelsea's ass tonight.
We're busy.
No.
We're busy.
Come on.
Chelsea's looking for the exit.
Ladies, whoa,
Oh, no.
Chelsea, so sorry to interrupt. But you know, I thought, such a special occasion, I'll tolerate wrestlers making matches on the fly again. And you know, I figured, Lexi, happy birthday. I too have a gift for you. It's a brand new referee. And his first assignment will be Chelsea Green versus Charlotte Flair right now.
You see, that's common sense leadership, Wade.
Nicholas Aldis, you are the dirt worst.
Thank you, Nick. Thank you, Charlotte. Extra birthday gift for Alexa. Delivered now.
WWE Live.
I liked Charlotte and Alexa, but now I really like Charlotte and Alexa. That cheesy, goofy stuff, I mean, listen. When it's done right, it's done right. It is cool and it's fun and it looks, it's great. I love. Oh, they're coming to Raleigh. Okay. I may have to look into that.
11 brand new events. Tickets on sale now.
I wonder if one of those live events is a televised program like Raw or SmackDown. Because I'll go to Raleigh for that. That is... that's maybe 4 hours from me. But my brother is in Raleigh. I got some friends in Raleigh, so that may be worth the trip. If it's Raw or if it's SmackDown. Like, I'm not driving all that way for a house show. Wow, they showed Apollo Crews. All right, sure. All of the black artists in one row. That's interesting. All right. Dang, that made a lot of noise, didn't it? Not Delina looking at her booty. So I'm watching WWE SmackDown on Netflix. Now, normally you can't get WWE SmackDown on Netflix in the States, but if you use a VPN, you can set that VPN wherever you want. I'll just leave it at that. There's some ways around some things. You can save yourself a little bit of money. And if you're in the States, unless you still have cable, there's no way for you to watch WWE SmackDown live. So that's an option. That's an option. I'll look into it. Plus, a good VPN is great security for you and your family. You can cover all of your PC and your electronics. You can protect them from the internet, and the internet's a scary place. You don't want internet all up in your business, in your privacy. So look into a VPN. I use Nord. This is not sponsored, but NordVPN is done right by me. So something to look into, particularly if you want to watch SmackDown live. If you want to watch SmackDown Live with me each and every week, Raw will be doing the same thing. But Raw you can get on Netflix anyway. Yeah, she absolutely did look at her booty. That's funny. That's funny. Oh boy.
This is an awesome week with the selection of WWE podcasts. Jelly Roll is with Cody. Part 2 of John Cena with Stephanie on What's Your Story. And an awesome listen this week of Tiffany Stratton on Impulsive with Logan Paul.
Oh look, Carmelo Hayes. We were just talking about you. And The Miz. Well, I like that. I like that suit he's wearing. It's nice. It's cool.
You let me hanging high and dry for like 2 months. You said you was gonna take me to the top and you dipped out. What's up with that?
You know what? You're right. And you deserve better than
I
that.
do deserve better than that. And that's why I'm gonna go get myself a U.S. title shot right now.
You know what? You do deserve a United States Championship title shot, but it takes time. I've been here for 20 years. John Cena waltzes in and gets main events. I beat John Cena. Logan Paul walks in and gets marquee matches. I brought Logan Paul into WWE. And Alexa Bliss, it's her birthday. My birthday's in 2 months.
Okay, but Mike, we're talking about you. We're supposed to be talking about me. And that's why I'm gonna go handle my business on my own.
You know what? You're right. That's why I went to Nick Aldis and I got us a tag team match next week. Because we need to remind people exactly who Carmelo Hayes is, and you are him. Because we are Mello Don't Miz, and we are us. Him. We good?
Yeah, we good.
What was that about? Just the man I wanted to talk to. Can we speak in your office? Okay.
Well, the Miz plotting as here we are right to action.
Oh,
with the
okay.
Queen,
So
Charlotte Flair against the
I see what we're doing here. And maybe we're doing something with Carmelo.
Chelsea Green, who completely
What we'll probably get, at least is what I
she's
think
so
we'll get,
exhausting
is
with the way she does
The
it.
Miz
Interrupted what was a
is going to talk to
wonderful
Nick Aldis.
birthday
He's going to
celebration
get
that
himself
Charlotte
a
was
United
looking for
States
Alexa Bliss
Championship
right
match.
at the moment where she was
And
about to hug
either
her,
Carmelo's
going to
cost him,
Friends.
or The Miz is going to lose,
Truly are,
and then we're going to go into a feud between Carmelo Hayes and The
who
Miz.
has put Chelsea Green in this position.
Carmelo goes over,
Decided the extra birthday present. She just walks
and
right
that's
over
going to
Chelsea
be
and then
the
delivers
push
kick.
that Carmelo starts to get.
Birthday booty
I'm with
whooping
that.
according
Maybe you
to
then get a
Charlotte
triple
Flair.
threat or something between Carmelo, Miz, and Solo. And then I think that you have Carmelo Hayes beat Solo. Carmelo's the United States champion.
Charlotte chops away, getting out of the way.
Charlotte Flair really is.
Because it's about time.
To her best since
It's about
linking
time.
up with Alexa Bliss. The weight of the world off her shoulders, but right now, Chelsea Green in complete control. Chelsea just looking lovely lilac this evening.
Charlotte turns things around and gets those Flair chops. And to your point, you see Alexa Bliss birthday weekend has arrived for Bliss. To your point, this incredible journey, this happy, now fan-adored, energized version of Charlotte Flair with the friendship with Alexa Bliss, the partnering.
Are we saying friendship? Is that official?
Hey, listen.
I thought they weren't using the F word. Oh,
They were about to hug it out a couple minutes ago before Chelsea interrupted.
We don't know that the hug was ever going to be executed, and we may never know the way.
Whoa, did you see that crossbody from over halfway across and then into the cover?
Well, that's the freak athleticism of Charlotte Flair that has led her to the greatest resume in women's wrestling history.
She was on the other side of that logo was Flair.
Hervis there with a major distraction, allowing Chelsea Green back on top here.
Reminder, you saw it moments ago. Logan Paul, Drew McIntyre against Cody Rhodes and John Cena. That's coming up. Roll up by Flair.
Oh, face first.
Right into the turnbuckle, Wade.
I don't know if that was intentional from Chelsea, but it was certainly highly effective. Why not give another one for good measure? Oh!
Face first, right to that second turnbuckle.
Sometimes you just get a gift in this world.
Would you sit down?
Giving is this
Why are you
salute to
Wade Barrett's the best, yo.
The Secret Herbis guarding
Yeah, we did,
ringside
Scheme.
for Chelsea Green as she has taken control of this Adwater half-match moment against
All right, man. Hey, look,
Flair.
just let me know. I'll switch over to Discord. I think I've got the Discord up, but I don't have it set. I don't have the video set to Discord right now, but I can switch it over to Discord very easily. So just shoot me a text. Shoot me a text and let me know when you're in position, and I'll bring you in.
You put forth analysis like that when 3 feet away from you is arguably the greatest living legend in women's wrestling from the USA.
I'm not going to dispute that whatsoever. I'm a huge fan of Charlotte Flair, but Chelsea Green, she could match or even beat everything that Charlotte Flair has ever achieved in this industry, and it starts tonight with a major dub against one half of the women's tag champs. Easy, too easy.
Right into the cover. Chelsea Green, of course, the former Women's United States
I'm really happy
champion.
to see that
The first
Charlotte
to win
is
that title, held it for
really getting over with the
131
fans.
days.
And the fact that we've got a match right now with Charlotte and Chelsea Green, I mean, this makes me happy because I'm so happy to see Chelsea Green getting her due and Charlotte being back in a position where we've got a good storyline with her. We can cheer for her. This is, I mean, it's really good. I'm enjoying it.
Arena in North America.
When was the last time they won the Stanley Cup? I don't even. I don't
legitimately one of the original 6 and one of the pillars of the sport.
So what
the
you're
Canadians.
saying is they are past their sell-by date. I know for a fact they haven't won the Stanley Cup in a hell of a long time, Joe Tess. I don't have the date to hand, but I know it was probably before my lifetime. AKA, they are rubbish. Now, what is not rubbish is Chelsea Green, and she is teaching these habitants, or whatever you call them.
The habitants.
Habitants, is that it?
The Habs. Here comes Flair looking to rally back.
WWE
against Green.
Heatwave, Sunday, August 24th, streaming globally on Netflix. Heatwave. Oh, is that a? I think that's a
masterclass.
I think that's an NXT
Doing everything right.
PLE.
She's completely dominating the legit greatest in history, Charlotte Flair. Charlotte can't get a single shot in.
Charlotte got off to a hot start. Chelsea had that singular kick out that then sent Charlotte to the turnbuckle, came back, got her into the buckle again, has been in control during the middle portion of this match for sure.
It was a hot start for the hot mess, but can we get a hot finish from said hot mess? Oh, not the way this is going. Boot to the jaw.
Like Charlotte is really baby facing it up right now.
Spectacular
I'm
night
not
here
mad at
in
it.
Montreal.
I'm not mad
There
at it
is
at
the
all.
birthday cake that Charlotte Flair had made for her tag team partner, world champions now, Alexa Bliss and Charlotte Flair. A birthday celebration for Bliss was rudely interrupted by Chelsea Green. Flair said, "You want to go right now?" Aldis made the match, the general manager, and here they are.
Charlotte Flair is never happy unless she's throwing down between those ropes. And what a show she is now giving here, turning this one around in a major way.
Chop after chop. And this sold-out Bell Center is loving it. 14,747 here. Oh, the walkover clothesline.
Wooing their heads off, and Charlotte Flair is loving every second. Oh my God!
And Flair with the suplex.
High-angle German there. Surprisingly, Chelsea Green bouncing up. Not quite sure she's aware where she's at.
You can see the dominant form of the 14-time champion as Chelsea's able to land the kick. And Charlotte returns fire. Natural selection.
Shot for shot here. And
into the cover to close it out. Teach her a lesson. Oh, but the kick out and getting the shoulder up.
How good is Charlotte Flair, just riding through that storm, taking a beating for about 5+ minutes there, shrugging it off and doing what she does best.
See Alexa Bliss off to the side. Tag team partner here to support Charlotte Flair after the birthday celebration was underway. And now Charlotte runs into that big boot.
Chelsea's turn to show her toughness. Criminally undersolved. Put aside the extracurriculars, and Chelsea Green is A+ in that ring, and she's proven it tonight.
Chelsea able to meet her with that right hand and then go up top herself. And now Chelsea with Flair in position, looking to turn things around.
Ooh, nice superplex.
And could that put Chelsea in position? And Charlotte able to get that left shoulder up.
Kick out just about in the nick of time, but that was a sluggish kick out from Charlotte Flair. But if Chelsea Green can drop the hammer here, she is getting a major singles victory.
You see, she looks over to Alba and Piper. What is she saying to them?
I don't think we're going to get any Brock Lesnar tonight.
She's hungry. She's ordering the giant birthday cake, this massive sheet cake
like
for Alexa Bliss. She wants it in the ring.
Like a power bar halfway through a marathon.
Oh, look at how they're serving it up. What in the world is she thinking?
Tuck in, Chelsea. You've earned it. Oh, no.
Oh, Bliss off the
I was wondering when Bliss was going to get involved. Like,
oh, she's not going to eat the cake. Somebody else is.
She's going for her. Is she going on prettier into the cake?
Oh, yes. Oh,
Charlotte
no.
reverses it. Oh, the counter on prettier. And she eats the cake. How good is that?
Let's just ruin Chelsea Green's diet.
That's the best of all.
And now she can't see to defend herself.
Charlotte tastes it, say, yeah, the frosting's good.
all right, so I like, listen, Charlotte being a bit goofy is fun. Charlotte being a bit goofy is fun. I like it. I like it.
How is that not a disqualification? If that was a steel chair, it would have been a disqualification.
A disqualification? She's the one that brought the sheet cake into the ring.
She didn't use it against her opponent, though. Charlotte Flair used it. Those are the rules, Joe Test. Who is this referee anyway? I've literally never seen him before in my life.
That's friendly right there. That is friendly right there. Sharing birthday cake, Wade Barrett.
I'm with it. I'm with it. It's fun. It's a little goof, and I like it.
Still to come tonight.
And I like it. Yeah, I like it.
Logan Paul and Drew McIntyre against Cody Rhodes and John Cena. Cody and Cena together less than a week after their SummerSlam thriller. How about that for a main event coming your way in moments? As we go backstage to Kathy Kelly. Kathy.
Well, Tess, send some cake backstage because we also have some celebrations in
It's
order.
Tiffy time.
WWE Women's Champion Tiffany Stratton. High caliber showing this Saturday at SummerSlam, retaining that title over Jade Cargill. You've been on quite a run. Very impressive. So what is next for Tiffany?
Kathy, I'm going to keep doing what I have been doing for the past 216 days, and that is keeping my title and defending it. So if...
All right.
Be thankful that your foot found the rope, or you'll be standing here empty-handed. And I'll be shining my new title. Listen, next time, the story is going to be different.
The story may be different, but the outcome will always be the same. With me as your WWE Women's Champion. Trust that.
Hi, Kathy. Yep, you can go now. We're good here. This is off the record. Yeah, thank you. You may not know me. Kiana James. I represent Julia. I couldn't help but overhear, if you're serious about getting that title around your waist, don't hesitate to call.
If I take that title, I'm going to do it on my time, my way.
Well, why don't you just hang on to that?
Just in case.
So, you gonna do something with that, or?
No, you got it.
Thank you. I might give that one with the glasses a call, try to get myself a U.S. title shot, you know?
So, just in case you're listening
Monday,
internet,
the vision is clear.
when everyone is talking about how Jade Cargill's push is over, the experiment is over, I don't know where you got that from. I don't know where you got that from, but it does not appear to be the case. They're not giving up on Jade Cargill. It's wild to me, some of these outlets. And you know who you are. It's wild that some of these outlets make such wild assertions based on what? The fact that she lost at SummerSlam. Listen, we're all wrestling fans, okay? We all understand that the product that we watch is entertaining, but it is also a pre-scripted event. We know this. Why are we pretending like these outcomes that happen at these PLEs are not tied into something that is bigger than one match? This was Jade Cargill's first attempt at a title. Do I think that Jade Cargill is the biggest star in the women's division? Absolutely not. Do I think that there is still some green that needs to be pruned off of Jade Cargill before she is the top star? Absolutely. Will she get there? I don't know. But that's the whole point. I don't know. You don't know. So why in the world are we acting as if we do? And the fact that you have such big platforms, the fact that you reach so many people, and you release and say and post such egregious things that have no basis in fact. Sometimes I feel like you're as bad as the dirt sheets. You're as bad as the dirt sheets. You never retract any statements. You never take anything back. And I'm talking to some of my friends in the UK, but absolutely some of our friends here in the States. I don't understand. I will never get it. You have a big enough platform that you don't need to try and bring in new viewers and new subscribers by making clickbaity titles, by posting things that are absolutely ridiculous. And you have no basis in fact to be saying the things that you're saying. It's stupid, it's ridiculous. And I wish that you would take the opportunity to use your platform to actually talk about the goings on in wrestling and not just pontificate on a bunch of stuff that you have no idea is the truth. Jade Cargill is clearly still in that scene. She's clearly still in the women's championship scene. So, you know, maybe you'll make a retraction. I highly doubt it. Tonga Toa, the real tribal chief, what's happening? What are my thoughts on Brock's return? So, my honest opinion on Brock's return. So, with regard to Brock Lesnar and his return, I feel like I get the fact that Brock is back and he is one of Cena's biggest opponents in his history. So you're gonna want to revisit. You're gonna want to revisit that feud for sure. I think that some of the conversation that's happening around Brock Lesnar right now is absolutely warranted. I think that WWE, in my opinion, is really showing their hand with regards to what they think is most important to them. And what is most important to them is bringing in views, bringing in big box office turnout for these PLEs. And there is some controversy surrounding Brock Lesnar. He is cited in the Janelle Grant lawsuit, and WWE has really not made any type of assertion with regards to whether or not WWE themselves feel he is clear of those allegations, right? I think they had the latitude to do so. They just choose not to. And WWE has not really set a standard for themselves that they're willing to stick to, because they parted ways with other people and they've never revisited these things despite how popular they are. They did it with Velveteen Dream. They did it with Enzo Amore. And they've never revisited these people. Now, obviously, some people like Enzo had some issues within the company that made him a bit difficult to work with, right? But there was nothing ever substantiated about Velveteen Dream, and at the time, he was one of the biggest stars that NXT had. He had a very promising career. His character was fresh and unique. These allegations came out. I don't believe these allegations were true. And they've never revisited that. And as a matter of fact, they parted ways with Brock Lesnar when these allegations first came out, when they first surfaced. But if the idea is that enough time has passed, and that because enough time has passed since these allegations from Janelle Grant came out, and that suit is still pending, mind you, it kind of boggles my brain why you go back to Brock in light of all of that. There's so much competition that you could put in front of Cena. So many stories that you could tell that don't require Brock Lesnar. And even aside from all that, WWE's roster is so stacked that we don't really need Brock Lesnar here. That's just my personal opinion. Do I think the match is going to be good? Sure. Do I think wow, Ron Killings is back. The stories that they tell, I think it's going to be good, but we'll have to see. I just heard someone say Brock's return isn't scummy. There's plenty of streamers think, and they give me low IQ answers. Well, listen, you're in the right place, brother. I'm not going to give you a low IQ answer. Like, I'm really not. I think that Brock's return is obviously controversial. I think that there are a lot of people that are willing to brush a lot of things off to the side in light of the fact that they want to see a good match. And I think we all want to see a good match. But the scrutiny around him coming back is real. People feel the way they feel. And I think WWE owes their audience at least something, addressing something about Brock Lesnar's return. But, they're abdicating that responsibility. I personally don't care for it. I wish WWE would speak up and say something about it. I genuinely do. But WWE seems to be showing their hand with a lot of things that they're willing to do. No matter how controversial the move is, they're willing to, do it. How I feel about it, I don't like it. But I try to do as good a job as I can of separating myself from the product and how I view it, because I love pro wrestling. And I'm assuming that if you're here and you're listening to this live stream or you listen to our podcast, you love professional wrestling too. But I do think WWE should speak to some of these things, because there are fans out there who love their product, but they have concerns and they don't really know why WWE would choose to go this route. So, that's the best that I can do with regard to my thoughts on it. I think that we could have done without Lesnar. WWE decided to go a different route. Okay, that's fine. Listen, I'm not in the writer's room. I don't cut the checks. But it would be nice if you would approach the subject, WWE, and at least give us a little something with regard to your thoughts on this man's involvement in this ongoing litigation with real people's lives and real outcomes. So, I don't know, man. I don't work for WWE, and they do what they do, but it would be nice if they gave us a bit of a response to Brock Lesnar coming back and why they felt like it was absolutely necessary. And in particular, he ain't even on the show tonight. We don't even get a follow-up to Brock's performance. So I don't even know what WWE is doing right now, but it'd be nice if they gave us something.
He expresses how much he's been enjoying this newfound connection to Logan Paul.
I hate when streamers try and brush everything under the carpet. Dude, streamers brush these things under the carpet because they have no desire to really touch anything that could be controversial, because they want to keep their product as sanitized in that way as possible, because it's easily palatable, right? But if you tune into the Lariat Lounge, myself and co-host Andrew Skeens, we talk about all things WWE. The cool stuff, the things that we like, but we also touch on some of the things that are kind of touchy. And we touch on some of the things that are a bit controversial and the things that really matter to us as wrestling fans. We've done an episode about Charlotte Flair and the reception that he gets. versus the perception that WWE has put out of her, and the responsibility on WWE to correct this and to right that ship so that we can get a real genuine appreciation for Charlotte, because she's great. But as long as they keep booking her in a way that makes us not care for her, you're always going to have this intermingling between the character of Charlotte Flair and the person that is Ashley Flair. That's not fair to her. But if WWE keeps doing it and you don't give us anything to latch on to character-wise, give her some depth, give her some layers so that we can really latch on to her, what are we supposed to do? We are honest fans and we give our honest responses to things. And you see what they're doing now with Charlotte. What they're doing with Charlotte and Alexa is, it's quality. It's really quality. And the article that she did with the athlete, with the Players Tribune, I believe it was, has done wonders. And WWE has leaned into it. They gave her an angle that doesn't have her orbiting the world title scene and giving her some layers, some comedy in this, some things that we can laugh at. Breaking the Ice Queen's shell. It's awesome. It's good stuff. It's great stuff. We talked about Hogan. We talked about his controversial life outside the ring and the fact that, listen, Hulk Hogan as a wrestler is pivotal to the industry. It's just a shame that the legacy of Terry Bollea has tarnished a bit of the legacy of Hulk Hogan. And we're not going to be able to separate those things. So shying away from it, not talking about it, particularly from the people who have maybe a bit more latitude to do so, which is streamers, podcasters. Maybe they don't get into all that stuff on WWE programming. As much as I would love to hear some conversation about it, I kind of get it from a business perspective. We sit as entities outside of that product, and we have the ability to talk about these things. Why don't we do it? Because like you said, these streamers are afraid to touch it. They're trying to be way too sanitized. And I don't know if they've got brand deals that they're trying to keep. I don't know if they've got sponsors that they're trying to keep. But look, I created the podcast, The Lariat Lounge, so we could have these conversations. Smart takes, hard hits, real talk. That's what we are. We're always going to have these hard conversations. We're always going to have the good conversations too. So tune in if you want to get a balanced view of professional wrestling from fans that really love great storytelling and great characters. I think it's more TKO telling Triple H to lie rather than Triple H lying on his own. Yeah, I mean, listen, they're all intermingled at a level, man. And I think that the company as a whole has a... So let's separate two things, right? I can understand from a company perspective that they have a fiduciary responsibility to shareholders to maximize profit. And one of the things that can turn subscribers, viewers away is touching on controversial aspects of stories, whether we're talking about Brock Lesnar's return, whether we're talking about the controversy surrounding Hogan and his private life that became public, right? They're not going to touch some of these things because they're afraid of hurting their bottom line. I may not agree with it, but I understand it, right? But I definitely feel like where you can make that rubber meet the road comes in the form of what you were honestly describing earlier. It's in the hands of us. It's in the hands of streamers. It's in the hands of podcasters. And it's in the hands of the WWE fans to be willing and open to have real conversations with each other, right? And open ourselves up to different perspectives so that we can understand these things better, and we can come to an understanding that WWE may sometimes have their hands cuffed with. That doesn't make it right that they cuff themselves and that they don't want to touch these things, but that's a reality. It doesn't mean we got to accept it. We can do our part. Tune into our podcast. Tune into the Lariat Lounge. I'll be up here every Friday on Lariat Lounge Live and every Monday on Lariat Lounge Live, talking about wrestling as we all watch it together. You know what I mean? I just got to the point where it's like, if all these other streamers, all these other outlets, if WWE is not willing to engage with the product in the way that I want to, then I'll do it. And the people who like it, like yourself, you all can show up. I'll be here every week and we'll be talking about wrestling the way we like to talk about it, which is real and in a real space. You know what I mean?
Other than the 17-time world champ, John Cena.
Okay, so John Cena and Logan Paul are going to be headlining Clash in Paris. This makes me wonder, like, is Brock Lesnar going to be John Cena's final opponent? Because he's only got 11 dates left outside of this one. Clash in Paris is at the end of this month. Then you've got Crown Jewel Perth, which is in October. So I know they're skipping September. It's going to be a quiet month for PLEs, at least main roster PLEs. So if we skip it, do we not get Cena with any dates in September? I mean, that would be a wild thing to do. But I mean, we've only got like 11 dates left. So if he hits Clash in Paris, which he's going to, which he's main eventing, if he hits Crown Jewel Perth, I don't know if we're going to get Brock Lesnar at Crown Jewel Perth. It would make more sense if we put Brock Lesnar at Survivor Series. That makes way more sense. That makes way more sense, but Survivor Series is all the way in November. So either we spread Cena out, we don't get a lot of Cena over these next few months, right? And then you finish with Brock Lesnar at Survivor Series, or you get Brock Lesnar at Crown Jewel Perth. And then how do you build a final match with anyone in that amount of time unless Cena's not making a lot of dates? I'm going to tell you like this. If we finish Cena's run in WWE and his last match is against Brock Lesnar, amid all the controversy, listen, in the history books, when we rewind this, WWE and the video packages that they do masterful jobs with are not going to have anyone in the future remembering the past events that are happening right now. But all of us that are sitting here right now, if you question why they brought Brock, Brock back, that is a tongue twister. Why you use this as the opportunity to make Cena's final match against Lesnar, which, by the way, I'm not saying I know that as fact. I'm just saying, if you look at the amount of dates he's got left, the amount of PLEs that are left on this calendar year, the fact that they're skipping the month of September, it makes perfect sense that Brock Lesnar is his last opponent. I don't know how you all feel about that, but you can hit me up at the Lariat Lounge at gmail.com if you want to leave some if you want to leave your remarks there on Instagram. What is our Instagram handle? Lariat Lounge Podcast. You can hit us up there. You can let us know what you think about that possibly being Cena's final match. I'm sure we'll get some more understanding as the weeks go by. But listen, I got eyes. I can do the math. And Logan Paul is getting one of these spots. So we'll see.
And a message sent from the crowd to Logan Paul.
Are they saying
I don't believe that's a thing.
Can't quite make it out.
Drew wouldn't be a bad match for him. I mean, they're already crossing paths now, so I could see that. And listen, I would love to see a Drew McIntyre versus John Cena match. I'm just wondering where you put it, right? Because Drew McIntyre and John Cena is a marquee match. I think that should be a main event level match. And you only have 2 PLEs left on the calendar. I mean, I'm sorry, you have 3. You have 3 PLEs left on the calendar that I think could reasonably fit within John Cena's 11 dates without him taking off extended periods of time in that space. And one of those spots, Clash in Paris, is taken up by Logan Paul. So that means your last 2 matches for Cena could be Drew McIntyre and Brock Lesnar. I mean, listen, as much as I would like to see Drew McIntyre, Seth Rollins and John Cena have had a storied history, and they've had some big time feuds, right? I would love to see Cena's final match be against The Rock. Now, is that far-fetched? Seeing as how The Rock is pretty much tied up with movies and stuff like that, and we seem to have steered completely away from the final boss angle of things, yes, I understand that. But I definitely feel like having The Rock be Cena's final match would be the chef's kiss. I think it would be the best way to end it. But if that's going to be the case, right, you put The Rock at SummerSlam, and then you have Logan Paul at Clash in Paris, and then who you have in the middle, I mean, I don't know. That's if he even does 3 matches. Let's see. Okay, looks like we. Okay, so that was on Netflix side. Okay, so we lose audio to Netflix. I don't mind John Cena facing Seth or Brock. I would just love to see Drew get a push because, dude, I agree. Drew McIntyre is obviously a star, and I think that WWE knows that, right? I do think that Drew is one of those talents that is so incredibly over that he is essentially bulletproof. Now, do I think that bulletproof nature can last forever? Not if they lose all the time, right? And Drew doesn't lose all the time, but he is one of those superstars that because of that bulletproof nature, that the fans are always going to latch on to Drew. And Drew can carry himself in the ring, he can carry himself on the mic, and he's got the look, man. And as long as that man is built like that, and he can talk like that, and he can wrestle like that, he's always going to have a spot at the top of the card with WWE. I think we're definitely going to get another Drew McIntyre push at some point, and particularly because you have so many new talented people that are up and coming from NXT, that are on the rise currently in the main roster. They're going to need people to go up against in major feuds. And Drew McIntyre seems to be free of where he was before, whether it's Randy Orton, whether it's CM Punk. So he's got room on his dance card. So, you know, Drew's at the top of the card. He's going to be in some top of the card feuds. And look, the best feuds, in my opinion, are ones that have some length to them and where the title is exchanged. So I think we're going to get another Drew McIntyre run at some point, whether it's with the WWE Undisputed Championship, whether it's the World Heavyweight Championship, which honestly right now, in light of the fact that the WWE Undisputed Championship has really been tied up in the Cena farewell tour lately, the World Heavyweight Championship scene is red hot. It is red hot. And I think that that's probably the best place for him to be. But we'll see. You got to get some show jumping. I know that the brand split still exists technically, but you know, people jump shows all the time. So Drew's got some room. And I think Drew is going to stick around, and Drew will be a part of some big feuds. We just got to wait and see, and particularly finish out the year, because I think once we get past the John Cena farewell tour, the world title scenes are going to open up a lot. So, you know, I think the sky's the limit still for Drew. He's got plenty of time and plenty of room, barring any, you know, unforeseen injuries. Drew's going to be good. He's going to be good.
We want Cena. Can they get their beloved John Cena?
McIntyre just completely overcommitted. The WWE champ, Cody Rhodes, moving out of the way just in the nick.
All right, so Cody's in place for the hot tag.
Now or never. Can this tag happen?
There it is.
One last time in Montreal for John.
It's so funny because, like, I'm looking at John Cena right now versus Logan Paul, and there was an article that was up earlier today I saw online that was talking about Logan Paul having broken ribs after SummerSlam. I mean, some of these outlets, man, are just out of control. Like, they are double OC. And, you know, I can't understand sometimes what the point is to get people drummed up on a bunch of fake stories. But, you know, listen, as long as these fake stories come out, as long as the dirt sheets will bite on these stories, as long as you have outlets who, you know, listen, I will call people out, but I respect people's hustle and I respect what it is that they do. So I'm not going to try and crap on any outlets yet. but you know who you are, and you run with these stories. You never retract anything. You know, I don't know. That's never going to be this space, but you know. And we got a DQ finish. Logan Paul with a low blow. That makes sense, seeing as how he's going to be seen as next opponent.
Simply does not like to lose. May have lost this one by disqualification.
And we're headed to the back. Are they going to take the camera backstage?
What else is going on here? Security in the back apparently going to be dealing with that one.
He is, dude. He is. Logan Paul is such a good heel. I think the hate against Logan Paul, if you still hate Logan Paul right now, at least with regard to professional wrestling, right? What you think about the man outside of professional wrestling is your business. But if you still think that Logan Paul is a crappy mix and that he doesn't really belong in professional wrestling, I don't know what product you're watching, but this guy has been the most natural fit into WWE in its whole system. He gets it in a way that most people don't. Oh, look, now there's your boy. There's your boy Drew. He's staring at that title right now. You might be getting what you wish for sooner than you think. Cody doesn't have a dance partner. Cody does not have a dance partner. He's already, Cena's already, Cena and Cody have separated for the most part at this point. And that main event at Clash in Paris is just Cena and Logan Paul.
For a hell of a long time.
This looks like you're getting what you want.
Is damaged. Look at the eyes of Drew. He's enraged.
Woo! Okay.
Oh, he just.
Oh my God! A Claymore has splintered the.
Yikes!
He just took out Cody.
The skull of Cody Rhodes.
Right through the wooden front.
That's all right.
Wooden front of our announce desk.
Take another look at this. McIntyre with the Claymore.
Oh, that's wild.
We have a major incident here. Cody
this is not good.
Bad way.
Cody, who entered tonight on top of the world. There's great.
Hey, ask and ye shall receive, sir. You ask and you shall receive. Listen, the real tribal chief asked for it. Hey, look, man. Listen, isn't it fun? Isn't it fun when you're thinking something should happen in pro wrestling and then you literally watch it happen? I mean, that's literally what just happened right there. You were asking for it, and WWE delivered it. It was in the works before you even finished your thought. They were already on it. I mean, listen, I think SmackDown overall was a good show. The SummerSlam post show for SmackDown was good. I think it had some good angles. I think it did much more for setting up what comes next outside of the two main events on night 1 and night 2 of SummerSlam. Whereas Raw did a whole lot more following up on those two main events. Strangely, though, the only real main event they got followed up on for real, was the Seth Rollins angle with CM Punk. That was the only one that really got followed up on, because they showed clips of Brock Lesnar and Cena mentioned Brock Lesnar, but we got no Brock Lesnar. I promise you guys, the title of this live stream was not clickbait. I put it up there because why wouldn't we expect Lesnar to be on SmackDown, seeing as how he came at Cena right after the WWE Undisputed Championship match, right? And we only got clips of Brock and his interaction with Cena at SummerSlam on Raw. So we've gone a week now and we didn't get any Lesnar. I have no idea at this point what his involvement is going to be. I truly don't. But, Cena just alluded to whenever you want some, come get some. So where does this happen? Like, I'm not sure. But I genuinely do not think that it's going to be Cena versus Lesnar at Crown Jewel Perth. Nothing against my Australian friends, okay? Genuinely, nothing against my Aussie friends. But I just don't see Lesnar v. Cena happening on a B-tier PLE. I just don't. You have something like that on a big drawing PLE like Survivor Series. That is an apropos place for Cena or someone of Cena's caliber to have a final match. Cena's final match, guys, is not going to happen at Crown Jewel Perth. It's not going to happen at Clash in Paris. His final match is going to happen on a big stage PLE. And I think we're too far out from something like the Royal Rumble, right? To expect Cena to spend 11 dates over how many months? That's not happening. So if I was a betting man, which I'm not, but if I was, his final match, I think it happens at Survivor Series. I think his final match happens at Survivor Series. And I hope that it is The Rock. But it doesn't quite look like it. It doesn't quite look like it. And it looks like it's going to be Brock. I don't know. I don't know how I feel about it. That's just my honest opinion. I don't know how I feel about it. I wasn't super enthused when I saw it at SummerSlam, and I'm not super enthused about it now. And, you know, you can call it what you want, but I'm just being honest with you. I'm just being real. The first Raw and SmackDown at the PLEs aren't ever gonna ground. So I don't disagree. I don't disagree entirely. I don't think you're going to get groundbreaking things, right? I'm assuming if you're like me, you've been watching WWE programming for many, 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 many moons. So we understand how the Raw after Mania is, the Raw after SummerSlam is. I get it. But the Raw after Mania is very sought after because we get crumbs of what happens next. So it's not necessarily that I was expecting I wasn't expecting the grandest Raw ever right after SummerSlam. But Raw wasn't bad. Like that was my point, right? Raw wasn't bad. I think they did a very adequate follow-up on Raw with the Seth Rollins angle. I think we had a very adequate follow-up with that. You know, that Seth Rollins faction got a name. Thank God. That took long enough. And, you know, they've got a name now. And they laid out Seth's plan, how only Seth and his hot wife and Paul Heyman knew. They kept it all under wraps. And that Seth's a genius. This is his vision. This is his faction's name. That's a pretty big follow-up. We're also not done with CM Punk. Roman Reigns is brought back into this mix again. Like, it was a good Raw to follow up SummerSlam. I think this SmackDown, you got to take your hat off to John Cena because Cena did a good job carrying the weight of two very large grown men. And that is himself and Brock Lesnar. And he did lay the groundwork for what comes later. I just wish we got more of an idea of what came next. And in particular, just something to follow up with Brock. Maybe they could be stretching it out from a storyline perspective. You know, I'm all here for the writer's room, so I'll sit back and wait and see. But honestly, that's all we can do, right? That's all we can do. I appreciate everybody coming out and hanging out with us for the first of many Lariat Lounge lives for SmackDown. We will absolutely be back on Monday for Monday Night Raw. Thank you, Skeeter, for hopping in the chat. Thank you, Tonga Loa, the real tribal chief. Dude, I didn't know I was talking to a WWE superstar. Thank you for hanging out with me in the chat. I appreciate it. For everyone who catches it on video on demand, if you want to watch and check out some of the takes, I appreciate you as well. And tune in every week to the Lariat Lounge podcast, where myself and co-host Andrew Skeens talk about all things WWE. And our follow-up episodes are always big ones. So check out the episode we did earlier this week for our follow-up to SummerSlam, where we really get into a deep conversation about Brock Lesnar and his return. So if that's something that you're interested in, and that's something that we were talking about here, you got my first-hand take, personally, live, on what I think about Brock Lesnar. But if you really want a in-depth perspective and a real conversation about Brock Lesnar's return, its impact on the product right now, and the controversy surrounding this return, check out episode 20 of the Lariat Lounge, where we really go in depth about that. But we'll be back next week. Episode 21 is up. Thank you all for supporting this podcast. We are growing, and we are growing with you. So I genuinely appreciate it from the bottom of my heart, guys. Thanks for coming out. I'll check you all out on Monday for another live episode of Lariat Lounge Live. Until then, I'm Everson Godfrey. Please watch yourself on the way out, guys. Love you guys. I really do. I really do. I really do. You guys are wonderful.